All right, we're on the hunt for a Gatorade coffee. First, let's find out how many are in the...
Gatorade coffee. Got it. There's only one that's close to San...
Whoa, that was fast.
It's a bit of a walk, but I'll be happy to guide you to the destination. You're amazing, Sophia. It's like you were made to be a navigator.
But being the navigator's my job.
It's simply a question of having the right person for the right job. Fear not, Futaba. There are plenty of things only...
I guess that's true. Nobody else can act like a weirdo quite like you do, Inari.
Who are you calling a weirdo?
All right, guess we'll just head over to the cafe then, yeah?
Yeah, let's get going.
Okay, I've got it.
This is it. Gatorade.
I can smell the coffee. It seems to be just an ordinary cafe.
Are we sure we have the right place?
We'll just have to put in the keyword and see. All right, let's make it happen. The trauma cell's calling our name.
Trauma cell?
It's just a name I came up with. Trauma room sounds like some kind of cheesy hospital drama.
Call it whatever you want. We gotta roll.
The key to opening that birdcage has got to be here somewhere. Do you remember the keyword?
Of course. It's Prince of Nightmares.
It's just like what happened in Shibuya. This is...
What could have happened to him, I wonder?
Shh. Someone's up ahead.
Are you sure about this? Awarding him the grand prize for that? Ongo Natsume. The kid's entered every contest, but he's never made it past the first stage. He's as stubborn as he is incompetent. What's more, his writing is so painfully generic, it only becomes more obvious when you compare it to the other candidates.
What?
That voice. Is it Natsume?
It can't be. He acknowledged my work.
It's fine. He's the great Sogo Natsume's grandson, remember? Brand recognition is a huge part of marketability. Nobody gives a rat's ass about what's beyond the cover. Though a certain someone seems to think he's actually worth a damn.
Poor kid can't even see just how hopeless he really is. Seriously, it's pathetic.
Oh, I'm trying as hard as I can.
No skin off my nose, so long as he keeps raking it in. We hit the jackpot with that one, and I plan on riding him straight to the top. And if he does by some miracle make something decent of himself, well then everyone wins, right?
These guys are the worst.
Here it comes!
Right on. A talentless hack like you is hopeless. Hopeless! Hopeless!
This is the same thing we saw in Shibuya.
Careful! It's using different weapons from last time.
Persona!
The ball's frozen! Hit it with a nuclear attack! Really?
Let's go!
Mothman! Arsene! Satanta! Jack Frost! Take it! Persona! Let's go!
Persona, think of that name of yours. Way I see it, that's all you'll ever have.
Here!
Walking around using sneak attacks. Is this what they call a ninja?
Not exactly. Gotta exploit those weaknesses!
I might not like that Natsume. These assholes who were using him the whole time, right?
Yeah, I feel kind of sorry for him. They only chose him for who he was, not what he wrote.
Authors are just chips in a bigger game. They exist solely for us to win.
Okay, then. This one. Okay.
From what I can tell, his editor was a real scumbag.
I know his pain from that floor hand.
Let's go. That's your mind.
Refuse to let this go on any longer.
Persona!
Did I get
Let's
that
go.
one? Oh, I can think of it.
That still doesn't work.
Perfection. Take care. Fully charged.
It's powerful, but it's weak to plus attacks. Give him divine punishment.
You know, I said I was in this for the money. But holy hell, reading through this shit is torture!
He's going for a combo attack. Don't let him ram you.
Come out.
I will handle this.
Weakness and stun.
Not bad, right?
Please allow me. I accept.
This should end it.
Grand finale. Time for the curtain call.
I'm gonna talk to you.
I'm bringing yourself along.
Be careful not to get caught up in its attacks.
Okay. Now give me your basic action.
I'm always support. Hey, watch your health. Getting trapped out there.
Understood. This is my other self. Dormo!
Buck's got a clean hit.
Tearing it up, Fox!
Let us strike! Persona! Prepare yourself!
I'm gonna talk too.
Way to follow up, Fox.
Not done yet.
Following up.
You're in our way.
There! That combo strike was devastating. I'm not done yet. Let's switch.
Yeah.
It's a strong one. Exploit its weakness to curve.
Got it. You're mine. This is it.
Down. Go to town on it. The bone's frozen.
You're mine.
It's working.
Please allow me. Even worthless trash like yours can sell. And as long as there's a buyer, I'll be there to bleed you dry.
Go ahead. Leave it to me. Nothing to be left.
Hey, Mr. Natsume.
You did it. The warden's down for the count.
Whew. Well,
We can get inside the birdcage now, right?
wait, but what was that?
Seems Ango Natsume wasn't given that award on his own merit. Those editors just used him for.
So, there was a secret behind that novel after all.
But he's not a bad guy, is he? It sounded like he entered the competition a whole bunch of.
And just when he thought his hard work was paying off, he had to hear all that. It must have been devastating.
Those editors are horrible. They knew his writing wasn't good enough, but they still gave him the prize just so they could make money.
It still doesn't justify what he's doing now.
Nevertheless, I'm beginning to understand how he feels.
Fox?
Rising to fame atop stolen ideas, pulling at people's emotions with a fabricated story. Even worse, robbing others of their free will, changing their hearts, and wallowing in his own vanity. These crimes are unforgivable. There's no denying that he's been a fool. And yet, in spite of all that, it doesn't change the fact that Natsume spent years giving it everything he had. Creative work is often a lonely endeavor. And battling against that loneliness is truly a challenge, as if it wasn't hard enough. If you don't produce results, no one will even think twice about you. One might even begin to think that such dark and Unfulfilling times are all that's in store. Had I taken one wrong step, I may very well have turned out to be just as hideous as him.
Inari.
It's thanks to your friendship that I didn't stray from the path. He, however, Natsume should know better than most that there's no meaning in superficial glory. Now he's turned his back on what he truly wants to write for the sake of spinning this. Someone needs to bring him back to his senses.
You seem pretty motivated this time around.
As one who's dedicated his life to art, I simply cannot condone his actions. Now, let us bring this to an end. We'll send the calling card, then wrest the Overlord from his throne.
Okay, all that's left is the calling card.
Right. We need to make Natsume aware that we're coming to steal the desires. That should materialize them.
We'll need to decide how we want to do it. What's the best way to make sure he gets the message?
Nah, he probably gets tons of fan mail. If he ignores it, we're sunk.
He could be lost, maybe? I'll go.
Hey, what's wrong, kid? Oh, you got separated from your mom, huh? Don't worry, I got you.
Is that Zenkichi?
What? Gramps was already here?
Hey, it's me. I got a kid who was separated from his mom here. Send someone over to look after him, would you? I'm over, huh? What do you mean it's not worth pub sex time? Quit screwing around. You call yourself an officer of the law? Or are you saying you'd abandon your own kid, too? Is that it? A lost kid's no joke, you know. Hey, wait! Where are you going? It's okay, I'm not gonna hurt—
The kid totally thinks he's a creep.
That kid sure made things difficult. He didn't have to run away like that, right? Right?
You're not exactly cute and cuddly, Gramps. Honestly, I don't blame him.
Will you stop calling me Gramps?
This is perfect timing, though, actually. Let's ask Zenki.
Sure. We're supposed to be working.
We're all set to go inside Natsume's jail. There's just one thing left. Only problem is, we're not sure how to send our calling card.
Calling card? Oh, you mean that thing you guys did? If you want my advice, you should avoid any high-profile stuff like that. The police aren't that stupid. Eventually you'll get caught. I know I'm supposed to help you and all, but I gotta draw the line at breaking the law.
So the adult's the voice of reason here. You really are a Gramps.
You're pretty set on calling me that, aren't you? Whatever. My point is, go with something simpler.
We need a way to guarantee that Natsume will read the calling card. Maybe if we knew where he was going to be, we could set something up before he arrived.
In that case, I found just the event. Natsume is holding another book signing at the bookstore near the station. Natsume will most certainly be there. It starts as soon as the store opens at 10 a.m.
Oh, that sounds doable. I bet it'd be easy to set up if we roll in at night.
Hey, didn't you hear what I said? Breaking and entering's a crime, you know?
Well, that's where you come in, Gramps.
Huh?
Yeah, if we did it and got caught, they'd lock us up.
They'd lock me up too!
You saying you can't do it? Some help the police turned out to be.
Wasn't the deal that you'd cooperate with us? I thought adults kept their word.
All right, it's settled. I will go and prepare the calling card.
Yeah, you got this, Yusuke. That goes for you too, Zenkichi. We'll leave the planning to you.
Am I seriously going to go?
Listen to me.
Yes.
Mr. Natsume.
Good morning. I see there's quite a crowd today as well.
Yes, about that.
What is it?
Well, when the staff came to open the store this morning, it was already lighted. They called the police, but they were told to leave it as is. To
the ostentatious swindler, Mr. Ongo, you are a depraved miscreant who holds others in contempt and steals their work. Lining your own pockets all. We refuse to overlook the crimes you commit as you wear a false crown. Tonight, we take back the desires you've stolen. Damn it, what nonsense! I am the monarch. My followers are loyal. That is, as long as I hold their desires. No. Having these desires is proof of my claim to power. Proof of my sovereignty. I won't hand them over. I won't give them up! You foolish heroes are nothing but talk. Come then, I'll crush every last one of you!
All right, his cognition should be changed now.
Thank you for all your help, Mr. Detective.
And with that, I've officially become an accomplice of the Phantom Thief.
What are you complaining about? You're the one who proposed working with us, remember?
As a reward, I'll try to start calling you Zenkichi instead of Gramps from now on. Okay?
Inspector Hasagawa is quite a mouthful.
Yeah, Zenkichi's good.
Okay then. From now on, you're Zenkichi-san, all right? I'm looking forward to working together, Zenkichi.
Fine, whatever. You've already dragged me along this far today.
Now then, the desires should have materialized at this point. It's up to us to take them back and return them to their rightful owners. And in doing so, we'll set his distorted heart straight. Let's go. We're taking back...
Yeah. No.
Is everyone ready?
I can see it.
Something's there. Let's check it out! Oh, check out that statue that totally ate it! And hey, doesn't that remind you of how we got to the top in Shibuya? Ready?
What's that? Focus.
Great! Looks like the desires materialized!
Go get him, guys!
You certainly took your time, Phantom Thieves. Or should...
About time we met, eh, Mr. Overlord?
We're gonna give back all those desires you stole!
Such foolishness!
That appearance, it stands. This is no doubt the Overlord from Prince of Nightmares.
He certainly gives off that impression, but weren't the fearsome four just dressed like normal people?
Yeah, thinking about it, those guys didn't get much love from the author, did they?
You've come all this way only to fall right into my trap. This world belongs to me and me alone. It's here the Overlord rains justice upon the holier-than-thou heroes who would dare brand him as evil. Here you are nothing more than flies to be swatted. I'll enjoy hearing those filthy screams as you atone for your transgressions.
That's bold for someone who stole others' desires just to satisfy their own selfish wants.
Yeah, if you're really the Overlord, ain't this the part where you get your ass kicked?
Tell me, how many of my demon brethren have you slaughtered while spouting such despicable hypocrisies?
Wow, this guy's reading right from the handbook, isn't he?
Enough of this. It's time we... No matter how brave a facade you put on, it's clear you're just afraid of losing that hollow throne you're so proud of.
What's that?
Your reign is not but an illusion. Allow us to show you the...
I'm sick and tired of everyone looking down on me. Yes, the time has come for my true power. You wretches shall witness my final form! Imbeciles! I will feast upon your bones!
Holy crap! A dragon! Be careful, guys! This one's really...
He's writing something!
Is he building up energy? Crap! We gotta stop that tenement!
How dare you employ such a cheap trick!
Looks like Ice is the way to go! We'll see how tough he is once we turn him into an ice pop. Oh yeah! Super got his follow-up attack!
You're mine!
So, you thought that was us just now. Think again! It was us!
Not yet.
Definitely heard that one before.
How about this?
Persona!
This guy's pretty strong. Capitalize on his ice
You're
weakness.
mine!
I will handle this.
Super got in a follow-up attack.
Foolish you! The least I can do is break you a piece of death!
So grateful. We're doing good. Keep it up.
Pathetic humans! Gaze upon my magnificence! I, the Prince of Nightmares, carry the blood of dragons in my veins! No mere human could ever defeat me! Lay down your weapons and subject! Do so, and your lives will be spared!
Lightweight ever joined you! Thanks!
You're an exercise!
That's fantasy!
Bongo Natsume. Your saint understood. Steeped in battle. Today, your rule comes to an end.
They got us slowly momentum. We're gonna up and down.
I appreciate it.
What did I unleash?
Whoa! When did he do that? Steel is in his head? Watch out! He's trying to blind us with his ink!
Stormo! Strike!
That's his weakness!
I am
You're
done.
all fault, Fox!
That was well played. Other self! Next!
Fair warning! This is gonna be rough!
Witness as I and the legends of the great overlord! Such a sin is unforgivable!
You're not getting your way as long as you...
How can this be?
Might as well leave the rest to you.
I feel weaker somehow.
What? Totally loved us! Roger, bingo! That's still this now? Perfection! I'm just getting warmed up. Let's switch!
Right, set. Door!
That means it worked, right?
Witness my power!
Fox, you don't have much stamina left.
Witness as I pen the legends of the great overlord! There once real past heroes!
Please allow me.
Death continue to the missile blue! Impossible! Those here talents are always being dragged down by those without. How can you be so...
Persona! You have no right to say such a thing.
Are you suggesting I have no talent?
And what talent can you claim to possess? Stealing others' work for your own selfish interest? Cast away both your... Who's this? Soul and your pride.
Watch this!
Thank you. Right. Switching up.
Damn it! You're just like them! Persona! Just like the bastard who denied me! You think you're better than me? I'll show you how wrong you are! True strength!
This one. Okay. This one. Okay. This one.
Thank you!
There.
Thank you.
Let's go. Take this.
Gotta exploit those weaknesses!
Oh! Did I hit that one? Okay, I can do it.
Here we go!
Why would the gods favor you over me?
Switch it out.
Leave it to me.
Really committed to this role, isn't he? Hey, sorry not to get left out.
Take this.
Hey, Fox, it's showtime! Make it spectacular!
Such beauty. Go down. Pull.
Fox gone! Time to put the hurt on!
Prepare yourself.
I'm so grateful.
Going up, huh? Never miss an opportunity!
That one? Oh,
Hey, watch your mouth! It's getting wrecked out there!
are you?
Leave it to me!
I will handle this.
Watch this!
Count on you!
Sure.
Persona! Persona! My arm forward you! Your filthy hands is over!
So even that golden coat of yours is shed. You're a fraud to the very core. Pitiful.
Seems everything's finally been revealed. Time.
Can't be! The great overlord! Defeated! Game over, Mr. Overlord! Wait! We can roll rule this world together. My mantle! My magic armor! Don't look at me! Don't look at...
Is that his... Looks like it. So in the end, even his identity was just a cheap imitation.
It's over, Ango Natsume.
You're just a bunch of stupid kids! You don't know how much I've suffered! It's not too late for me! I've still got my reputation as a writer! I've won an award! I've sold books! It's not too late! It's...
And that's good enough for you? This fame you've acquired through deception and the brainwashing of others. Is that truly what you wanted? What was the real reason you started writing novels?
I mean, I... Damn it. I tried. I really tried. Just like everyone else. I read and read all through the night. Hours on end, like my life depended on it. And for what? Nothing I wrote was ever mine. It was just another work from Sogo Natsume's grandson. No one ever acknowledged my effort. No matter where I look, all I see is a bunch of thoughtless idiots. Slaves to appearances and nothing more. Acknowledge me, damn it. Acknowledge Ango Natsume's efforts for once! I just want someone to see that I really tried!
I do.
Huh?
It's very clear just how much work you've put into writing your novels. A life led by creativity is almost always a lonely one, no matter your profession. You braced yourself, pouring your very soul into your writing, bringing it to your publisher time and time again. I will gladly acknowledge such effort and determination. There are many out there who would give up that battle, even those of exceptional skill and creativity. To be able to continuously bring life to new works without giving up, however, that is perhaps the most exceptional talent of all. There was once a time when you kept fighting. That is one part of your career that could never be labeled a fabrication. So start over, Ango Natsume. Claw your way back up from nothing and move forward. After all, there are some things that simply cannot be painted without a blank canvas. It is because everyone believed in me that I was able to choose the path I walk today. I stopped lying to myself and was able to begin anew. And so it is now my turn to pay it forward. Even if I'm the only one in the world to do so,
Stupid kid. But you're right. This identity of mine was built on nothing but lies. I don't need it anymore! I'll do it. I'll climb my way back up. And I'll do it on my own strength! I'll write a novel that'll capture the hearts of countless readers, just like my grandfather before me. I'll write something I can be proud of. To everyone,
Good. And I'll be looking forward to the day I get to read it.
You know, I really am stupid. How did I let myself forget? I know now what it is I really wanted.
The cage is collapsing. Come on, we're leaving!
Looks like it's over for now.
Mission complete.
I wonder if everyone's desires have been returned yet.
Probably. They all went flying out of the cage after all.
Maybe we should check on the people back in town, just to be safe.
Good idea. The jail didn't disappear this time either. Now I'm sure of it. Jails really aren't the same as palaces.
Well, we can worry about it later.
Indeed. Let's go.
Hey. I feel as though I'm restless right now. Do you know what this is? I'm not sure what's wrong. Natsume tried his hardest, but somewhere along the way, he lost sight of what mattered to him. He is a strange person. Yes, he did say he would climb back up. Yusuke said Natsume lost his way because he was alone. Whenever I think about that, I feel restless inside. Even though Natsume hurt a lot of people and was, for some time, one of our enemies. What is this feeling? The same as Yusuke? I see. So that's why It was because Natsume's reason for doing all those terrible things was really sad. I think I understand now. Sadness can hurt people, but it can also save them. It can give humans a reason to support one another. You can count on me. Okay, we should probably get going.
So, you know how I was all excited for the Tanabata festival that's coming up? My boyfriend says he's already got plans.
Oh, by the way, did you ever finish reading that manga I lent you? I got someone else who wants to borrow it.
I'm not 100% sure, but I think it worked.
Yeah. Doesn't look like anyone's talking about Natsume anymore.
Then, all's as it should be. Obtaining fame through some deceptive power doesn't fit his image.
This wouldn't have been possible without you being there to open his eyes, Yusuke.
You really took charge today, Inari. Yep. Chosen hero Inari has restored peace and hope.
Thank you, everyone. However, we're not finished just yet. We must confirm whether the change of heart was a success.
For now, we'll just have to wait and see how things turn out.
Well, since we've got some free time, can we unwind at a back?
Good idea. We can freshen up a little before we head back to the car.
You heard him, Sophia. It's all you.
Okay, I'll find the best bathhouse in the area.
Iscriviti, è gratis.